Yeah, he called her beautiful young co-worker. If it doesn't help his ratings, at least it will help his Viagra prescription expenses. Holy crap! That's a lot of emails, alright. Mr. Dawson, I often wonder how it is that you could be so easily pull the trigger on my friends, but you could not bring yourself to kill me. Perhaps there are two kinds of justice in the American mind. Mercy for the rich and influential, slaughter for the nameless stranger. The world may call me a patron of violence and an architect of murder, but let no one deny that I am a man of my word. When you came to kill me, I promised that when you learned the truth, you would come out and speak to you again. As I promised not to, I will tell you this face to face, not over computer. Okay. Hey, Mike, I have important news. I totally did it. Two chicks at once. Hells yeah! What are you up to? My contact's been asking me for info on the big old Michael F. Thornton. What is your middle name, by any way? I got stoned off my ass and a Minotaur told me. And the Minotaur told me it was Finnegan, but I doubt the credibility of his argument. So yeah, I guess the Russian, the Euros, the Chinese, and a ton of agencies are looking at... Who the heck is Steven Heck? Well, he's a guy I met in Taiwan. Crazy, batshit crazy, but a good friend as it turns out. And a ton of agencies are looking out for a Thornton matching your ugly mug. Don't worry, it's me. We go way back. Remember the time I told you about the two chicks at once? Anyway, sounds like you've been busy, boy. Drop me a line sometime. Heck. Yeah, let's respond with banter. Wow, two ladies simultaneously? Did they collectively weigh less than 600 pounds? Getting off the subject of fat chicks, I need a favor. If you're willing, I need to pay my Uncle Sam a visit. Problem is, I don't know exactly where the reunion will take place yet, and I don't think I can take you with me. What thousand is that? I'm going to send you instructions on tracking my location via PDA, which I'll leave at the prearranged locations. If you can follow the instructions on it, I can guarantee you a verifiable buffet of maiming. Think about it. Yeah, let's send that. Hey Mike, I intercepted an internal memo sent to Leland. Mina. Mr. Leland, I've run the numbers and we're short on our projections for this quarter. Our stock price is rebounding, but we've been unable to return to last year's high. Investor confidence is dwindling, and we are in no position to report why so much money has been taken out of our Western and Eastern general funds. I remain rather optimistic. We have created for ourselves a good deal of fertile soil in Russia, Italy, and Taiwan. Sure, we've got a few threats on oil, but such is the cost of doing business. The EU is a small push away from a Patriot Act style panic. Moscow underworld remains profitable even if unstable cash crop, and the Sung incident has turned Taiwan into a wellspring of defense contracts. As per your request, I've mapped the sum you requested from your personal security entourage, so I regret to inform you that I could not fulfill some of the personnel and hardware requests including your missive. I apologize for the inconvenience. Kate Jepconson, Director of Special Projects, Halbeck International. Okay. Albatross. Mr. Thornton, your name comes up with great regularity in Italy, Russia, and Taiwan. Agencies of both sides of the law are paying large sums of money for information on your background and whereabouts. Congratulations on your 15 minutes of infamy. Watch your back and you might just make a career out of this. This time, how about you contact me, Albatross? Aha, Scarlet! Hello, Mike. Dropping you a line before the next shoot. You keeping up with the news from Rome? Some kind of shootout occurred in one of the art museums. Some American citizens were killed. I'm on assignment in Rome quite a lot. Funny to think I could have been at the wrong place, wrong time. Victim. For some reason I thought of you when I heard it, so just checking in. The world keeps getting tighter and tighter. I'm worried it's going to pop any day now. What's going to pop is my fucking okay. Alright, time to go. Looks like they're ready for the photographer attack. Adieu. Talk at you later, okay? Scarlet. Note to self. Dan, you're being counters. Tell your being counters to run the shipping losses twice. Once as a loss and again as a cost to replace. When our Moscow division unloads the stolen merchandise from those Russian thugs, track how much we make and send that to me. I'll make sure to explain the added revenue some way. Make sure our pirates are paid out on the Finnish branch, and make sure any employee we lose to this fake piracy gets twice the usual death benefits. The last thing we need is some private investigator finding out we're stealing our own goods at a loss. Big Werner, VP of Distribution, Halbeck International. Why not to Scarlet? I've been doing that quite a lot. Now, fuck this to Halbeck. Getting along. Let's send it to Scarlet. Yeah, Scarlet we won't betray. Hello, Mrs. Lake. Did you know pirates are still out now in cargo in the high seas? Thought you that whole fat ended up a few hundred years ago. Well, it seems Halbeck is pirating its own ships, writing off laws, funneling the stolen goods through the black market channels, and then hiding the profits from selling the goods that went missing. I'm sure you could write a good article about this, one that maybe uses less scare quotes than I just did. Why not? Mike, Mike, I intercepted this email. Thought you may want to see it. Addendum to my report. I don't think the operation is unsalvageable. I remain confident that we could attempt the same scenario at any number of cities in Europe. But I realize time, manpower, and money will need to be reinvested. The game plan itself is not spoiled. The false flag could still run up the pole and the public would be none the wise. While Agent Thornton, I'm still trying to pin down his real name, was indeed compromising factor to the mission, he is in no position to go to the authorities or the media. They'll sooner turn him over to the US State Department and believe a word that he says. What? With that said, I would only recommend a restart of the operation after Thornton is neutralized. He's a capable agent, a skilled professional, and not so easily swayed by his emotions. I would almost recommend we try to recruit him as one of our own, were it not for the events of Rome. No doubt that spoiling any goodwill we might ever have for our organization. I can still betray everyone. Give me a chance. Herr Sergeant, this morning I read Marvin's report of his failed operation in Rome. It was with great delight that I read the comments and questions of the BCI top brass berating him, one little agent get in the way of a mission that took years to orchestrate. Conrad is laughing stuck in the BCI right now. Thank you for the comic relief. See. Alright. Let's see if in this warehouse we can find better weaponry. Maybe I should go for a beer, you know? Yeah, I should. Why not? A bunch of them. Yeah, I don't see any better weapons. So for the time being, let's just buy more grenades. Yeah, let's start grabbing those grenades, because they are quite useful. When shit hits the fan, grenades come out swinging and save the day. Okay, time to change our appearance. One last time. Let's go with this one. Let's go for the revolver ocelot. When he was not a revolver ocelot. Look. Fuck. What is going on? Alright. Well, this is a small place, isn't it? Okay, let me see if... I did get something for the... Okay, maybe I dreamt it. Or it was the same shit. Let's see what missions await us. Contact Scarlet Lake, contact Albatross, contact Sheikh Ali, infiltrate Alpha Protocol. Alright. Give me a second, I'll go for the beer. Because my throat is getting a little bit rusty, you know? So much talking and so few liquids. Alright. Let's leave Scarlet for last. Let's leave the sweet. Yeah, for last. Let's contact the worst guy first. Shahid Ali. Sheikh, I should say. Meet with Sheikh Ali Shahid. Determine what else he knows concerning Halbeck and the missiles. Then either enlist him, he said, or finish your mission inside the area of battle, eliminating him and his men. Well, I will enlist him. Better he die helping me.
So, the secret hand of Al-Samad returns, and thick with the blood of its followers. I never should have agreed to your terms.
No one was pointing a gun to your head. Well, except me. Do you have what I need or not?
You must convince me it is worth the price, I think. And your motivations in this are still unclear. Perhaps you intend to murder me next?
I didn't feel like killing you back in Saudi, and I don't feel like killing you now. Trust me, you're more valuable alive.
Yeah.
Now, do you want to bring Halbeck down or not?
Just Halbeck? No. I think you can do more for us.
Such as?
You know as well as I do.
These
events that Halbeck has set in motion, they are not well researched. They are conflicts. And then there are wars. What they have started, it is a fire that will sweep the globe.
And that concerns you?
When these events will make my country suffer more than it deserves, yes. And when another may shoulder the rightful blame, again, yes.
Rightful blame.
Indeed. Are you prepared to betray your own country, Agent Thornton? When I speak of blame, it is the United States that is the one responsible for these events.
I've come this far, and I'm already acting against its best intentions, apparently.
And you have no doubts on this?
As soon as they conspired with Halbeck, they ceased being the government I'm fighting for.
Even though you once owed them allegiance?
My duty isn't to them. My duty is to make sure no one uses other nations as a playground for their financial or religious agendas. especially if people get killed because of it.
I see. You are an admirable man, Agent Thornton. I misjudged you when we first met.
I don't think so. And after this, we're through. So if you're thinking of replacing Halbeck and causing more trouble, I'll track you down, with or without Alpha Protocol.
Very well. You should know the Alpha Protocol you are under. It is designed for such abuse, and you are a victim of it.
We'll see who ends up being the victim.
Perhaps. But you have come for help, or simply to call a favor due. I have information that should be of use to you in hurting Halbeck. Accounts, transactions, and knowledge of their involvement with your program. And of course, the missile codes you asked for. Although I fail to see what use they are to you.
That's a start.
A start?
Yes.
What?
I need you to broadcast something for me. I have a suspicion that's going to cause quite a stir where I'm headed.
Okay. Contact Shahid. Agent Thornton contacting Ali Shahid for information to bring down Halbeck. Shahid reiterated the events set in motion are more dangerous than Halbeck knows. Riot and raise global tensions, their actions will trigger a real world war! Well, I have to tell you that I lied to his fucking face. Well, I do not care if I betray the States at this point in time. I don't care about helping Halbeck either. Yeah. I still don't know why. I have a very good rapport with Leland, but that's in the future. So I'm supposedly trying to bring them down, but I think we started down the path with a very close relationship with Mr. Marburg, even if it ended up the wrong way. Okay.
World War III, is it on the horizon?
New email, alright.
A Rome-based political think tank lists 37 points of concern, including a sharp upswing in terrorist activity in the past month, the assault on the United States and...
Let's see. Aha! Hi, Mike. Weird. I thought pirates just existed in history books and bad porn. Shows what I know. Yeah, that's the evidence story here. I'll get cracking up on it and see if I can have my editor get it printed in the States and Europe. Scarlet. Mr. Thornton, when we last spoke in person, I gave you my solemn promise that I would obtain further information in exchange for my life. I said we would meet again. As promised, I would not hide. So I propose to meet in person on neutral ground. Then and there, I will divulge what I know. Alright. This is an automated reply. You've reached the Esquire. I am currently doing things of extreme importance, and I'm unlikely to check my email in the near future. Do not despair. I have a large quantity of narcotics in my anus in case I'm buried alive. Heck. Alright, that's not good.
in the wake of Taiwanese independence rallies, as evidence
Time
that a
to
global
meet
conflict
with
of unprecedented
Albatrox.
proportions may be
Contact Albatrox and see if you can enlist his assistance.
What the hell? Guess the old man gave me a false number.
Communications decrypted. Signal established.
Albatross. Your signal's weak. I can barely see you.
Agent Thornton, Mike, my apologies for the poor connection. It's the price one pays for privacy. I can only spare a few minutes, so tell me what you need, quickly.
I'm infiltrating the Alpha Protocol facility, and I need your help.
I see. This is sooner than I expected. If you think I know the location of the facility, I can't help you.
I can get there. What I need is whatever intel or manpower you can provide once I'm inside.
If you can get in and transmit the location. But once you transmit the coordinates, you'll need to buy yourself some time before I can intervene. May I ask why you're infiltrating the agency? It seems counterproductive, not to mention the low chance of success.
I have to do this, and I have to find out the truth of what's going on there. I can pay you for your help, Albatross.
You don't need to pay me, Mike. An alliance with you and your continued survival has proven to be in my best interests. When I was at Braco's mercy, you chose to intervene. I've not forgotten. And you spared Sis when you had no reason to do so. Now it is my turn to help you.
You're not getting compassionate in your old age, are you?
Consider it a payment for services rendered. One doesn't kill the golden goose.
Or an albatross. Seems doing both would be unwise.
I would agree. Once you reach your destination, we shall prove it. Until then, I shall ensure the south wind is at your back.
Enjoy your flight. I'll see you soon.
Quite correct, Ambassadors. I'm very close to a finish line. I want to finish it today because tomorrow I don't play. So yeah, I finished all the hubs and now I'm very close to a final mission. And now this is the encounter I've been looking forward. Yeah, Scarlet Lake. Let's see if I can fuck her. That's what I want to. This guy has held his semen for months now, when I haven't seen him masturbate yet. He's desperate. He wants release. And that woman is very good looking. You have received a call from the Scarlet Lake. Meet up with her and see what she wants. Pass along evidence of Halbeck's involvement to her for safekeeping. Alright, I'm nervous. It's like a first date.
Scarlet?
Come in, Mike.
Your door was open. You don't seem surprised. How did you know it was me?
I would have known if it wasn't you. Footsteps are like signatures.
That's an interesting skill to have picked up.
In case you haven't guessed already, I don't have much of a social life. What is it you needed, Mike? Got another story to pass along?
Something wrong? If so, maybe I can help.
Wrong? I don't know, Mike. You seem to be a complicated person. Very little about you seems simple. I was pretty certain you might be Interpol or military. But my gut tells me intelligence. But none of my contacts have heard of you.
Contacts? So you've been checking up on me?
I didn't want to, but you really don't leave me much choice if I want to know the truth.
If I was intelligence, is that something you think I'd tell a journalist?
You tell me. And I'd like you to be honest with me, if you can.
Why not?
I think I deserve that much.
There's not much to say. I used to work for the United States government. I still do, in my own way.
What do you mean?
I'm not exactly welcome back home. When you met me in Saudi Arabia, that was my last official mission with the US. After that, I've been on my own. Except for people I've met on the way. Like you.
It doesn't sound like you've had a chance to relax in Saudi Arabia.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
My military and intelligence contacts didn't have much on you.
Not surprising.
So, I checked the corporate gossip. Halbeck's taken quite an interest in you.
Let's just say Leyland and I don't see eye to eye on business practices. You ever met him?
At press conferences. Quite the snake. But that doesn't explain why Halbeck would be after you.
I accidentally discovered something in Saudi Arabia I shouldn't have. Something that could ruin Halbeck.
What did you find out?
I found they'd been selling weapons to Al Samad, and I got proof.
Is that why you're here?
I don't trust anyone else with it. And if something happens to me, then the world needs to know.
It's that bad, huh?
Pretty bad.
I'll make sure it gets where it needs to go. Are you going to be all right?
I have no idea.
Do you
Yes!
need to leave right now?
No, I can stay. For a little while if you need me to.
Considering I might not see you again, I'd like that.
The world can wait then.
Put on my condom! Put on my condom! That's what I can say. Alright. Yeah! I contacted the Scarlet Lake. I contacted her deeply. Yeah. She will remember that for a long time. As added insurance before surrendering himself to Alpha Protocol, Agent Thornton contacted the Scarlet Lake and took a swim in. Her aunt agreed to provide her with information damaging Halbeck. Meeting her at her hotel room, Scarlet and Thornton exchanged information. Well, that's one way to put it. Maybe, yeah, you could say they exchanged their DNA sequences. Agent Thornton spent the night at Scarlet hotel room before surrendering himself to Alpha Protocol. Details on what happened that night were not forthcoming from either Scarlet or Agent Thornton. Alright. Well, I'm not going to ask either. Alright, let's max out what we can, because this is probably our last level up. I have never used that, so I don't think I will. I don't even understand how it works. Well, this one may prove useful, so let's buy that one. I have 8 points, which means I can buy 2 of 4 or 2 of sabotage. Let's see. Nah. So for one of these and one of those. Let's dump them here, why not? Why not? It's not like I have anywhere to put them anyway. Alright. Let me check something. Last safe house, what the fuck? Let me do something first. I want to understand that for a moment. When is this? Exactly. Okay. So this was... How often does this save? I don't know. Let's surrender ourselves to Alpha Protocol and finish this shit. Well, although the game is quite good, I have to say. For all the criticism it got, find it compelling. Okay, this is the final mission, isn't it? Let's save the money anyway.
World War III, is it on the horizon? A recent European Union study...
Yeah, and I think this is the final mission. Hopefully, can finish it too.